Hey guys, today I'm testing out some new animal print foils for fall.
Give it to me like...
Welcome to another video on my channel. So I grabbed these new foils and I wanted to see how well they transfer. So I'm going to be making a few. I make 4 of them. I'm going to swatch 4 of them and just get an idea how they work. These ones aren't really for the season, so I decided to just go with the animal prints. The other ones are more summery and Christmassy, I guess, or holidays. So I'm going to be swatching them on my nail sticks or my swatch sticks, and I'm going to be trying out my new 6-in-1 nail glue because I want to see if I can use this for transfer foils. Okay, so just taking a look at these ones first. Actually, we only take a look at these ones. And I'm just going to go with like a basic animal print. Sorry if you can't see this that well. I need to fix my lighting. And it could also be the foils, just the way they're kind of shimmering like this. But this is like a cheetah print. Cheetah print? Anyway, it's a cat print. So I'm going to do this one. And just to be neat, I literally roll all these babies up. So give me a sec. Okay. The next one I picked out was this one. So it's similar to the first one. It's just not as dark. It's a bit lighter. So we're going to go with this. Give me a sec. Okay, the third one I went with was this one. So it's kind of like more like a lizard print. And just to satisfy my OCD, we're doing this again. And for the last one, I'm going to go with this blue tiger stripey one, which is probably going to be my favorite. We'll be right back. Okay, so I did that one, I did that one, and that one so far. And then these are the other ones we'll check, or those. Okay, so. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is we're going to buff our nail swatches or our nail tips. So I've got my 4 chosen foils laid out. I've got my nail tips or my swatches all buffed. And we are ready to start with our first application. So I'm using the silicone tool as well. You can use your finger or the silicone tool. And I'm trying the 6-in-1 nail glue on the first one. I just want to see how it works. I have not used it before with nail foils. So I just kind of wanted to see how it would transfer with this. So the first thing I noticed was I didn't saturate my brush enough. It was really hard to really paint over this this nail swatch. Might have been a clue as to how it was going to turn out, but it just and maybe I should have put more, but I think I got it pretty saturated. Like by the end of this, you're going to see it looks like it's on there pretty good, you know, from cuticle all down each edge to the free edge, down the side walls. I get like all up and around it. And I mean, spoiler alert, I have a really hard time with some of these foils. So once we're done, I'm just going to cure this, and then we're going to test out our first foil. So I'm just checking to see here if it's sticky, which it is. Placing my foil onto my nail swatch, and I'm just cutting little grooves in it so that it folds a little bit better, so that I can get more of a curve in there. And already, I'm doing a voiceover, but the recording of me actually doing this is pretty funny, because already I can see that it's not transferring properly. Kind of a fail, unless you like that. You know what? It's actually kind of cool. So this one, no. It's not working so good. All right, so I decide I'm going to pull out my Madam Glam. I've got the color Caffeinated, so it's like a jelly kind of brown. Just trying to make the best of the situation here. There's a lot of that sucked going on in the actual original, so I'm not going to expose you to that, but I'm just trying my second one here, and instead of using the 6-in-1, I'm going to use the gel polishes. So I do 2 more in this color. This is Caffeinated by Madam Glam. It's great for tortoiseshell nails. And I just wanted to use it as a background, and then after I cure it, I'll just use the sticky layer to try to transfer the foil. So this one's going to cure. I'm going to do the second one. And just paint this one as well. So these colors actually go on really nicely. I had a little bit of an issue with a Madam Glam color this week on a client. I was not happy at all, but it could have just been the bottle, because these ones are going on really nicely. So consistency is great with this. And then I thought, well, hey, maybe it's because it's this like jelly kind of color. It was making it easier, but you'll see the next one I do for that, for my last foil, which is going to be a blue. For the blue one, this one goes on really nicely too. So all is well in the world with Madam Glam again. So I'm just going to finish up this one, and then I cure these. I leave the sticky layer on, and then when I pull it out of the lamp, we're going to test out those last 3 and see how those transfer. So first one, in my opinion, was a fail. Unless you like this crackly look, which could be a thing, like I said earlier, you know, I'm going to keep them as swatches, just for examples, and then you'll kind of see how I progress with the other ones and what I do to turn them into beautiful nails. So again here, I'm just checking the sticky layer after it came out of the lamp. I'm going to go in with my second foil. And again, I'm just cutting these little slits in the sides. just so that it rounds over the nail nicely. And then I'm going to place it, and again, just stick it down and try to get this to transfer properly. Which, I don't know if it was my foils. Like, these are not the greatest foils. You can already see the cracks, like the crackly bits. As soon as I put it down and I started to sort of, smear it, you can see all these little crackly bits, which, like, at this point, I'm just huffing and puffing because I know it's just not working. So this is my second fail. Again, if you like this kind of thing, you like the style, like it's got kind of a cool look to it, but I mean, if I was pulling this foil out, it's not going to transfer as it looks. So this is just some abstract nail animal print foil that it kind of turned into. And that's the second one. So I do go ahead and top coat my fails, but let's move on to my last two. No, it's still cracking. That's the second one. That's the third one. They all just look the same. It's just a mess. So you can hear my frustration with even my third one. So, I mean, I got more of it on, but these foils are just not transferring the way they should be. And it's definitely the style of foil. So I decided, here I'm top coating it, but I'm putting on not a no wipe top coat. So this one's got like a dispersion layer on it, curing that. And then I try again with the blue one to see, maybe it's me. So here I am, trying my best to not get any of these cracks in there, little crackly bits. This one actually turned out really cool. So I can still see that it's not fully transferring, and you can probably see it too, right at the top there. It's showing a little bit. But let's take a look at this one when I pull it off. So out of my 4 fails, this one actually kind of looked like something, which I didn't think was that bad. It actually looked pretty cool once I get it off. And I do save 2 of them. So the first 2, just complete fails, put them to the side. They're crackly and broken. And hey, if someone likes them, awesome. But I wasn't a fan. Now this one, on the other hand, looks pretty damn cool. Like, that looks pretty cool. So even though it didn't transfer properly, as it should have, I was like, this one's actually pretty awesome. So I'm going to top coat this one as well. And I'm top coating again with a, it's got a dispersion layer. And then I'll show you how I save them. So top coat my last two with a different top coat. It has a dispersion layer. I cure them, pull them out of the lamp. And then what I did was I took those foils and I just kept dabbing the foils onto the nail to fill in those extra spots, and they actually looked pretty amazing. So 2 of them were fails, 2 of them I turned into fantasies. That's how I looked at it. So the first 2, I probably won't keep them as swatches. This one, again, looks pretty cool like this, right? But I fix it, which I'm going to show you in a second. But first, let's take a look at our fails. So these are the first 2. So one I did with the, you see it's clear in the back. The other one I did with a gel polish, the Madame Glam Caffeinated color. And the first one I did with the 6-in-1 nail glue. So not that great, not the outcome I wanted. Like, the more I look at them, the cooler they look. When I look at them again, they look not as horrible as the first time, but like this stuff just didn't work. Maybe I applied it incorrectly. I am not sure. The second one though didn't work either. So I'm going to blame it on the foils. These foils don't transfer that great. So I'm going to try some different foils another time. But these are my first ones, and they are fails in my opinion, but let me know what you think. You can kind of see the pattern. Like, I can actually kind of see the animal print in there. But yeah. Would you wear these? I probably wouldn't. And for my second 2, so that's the third one I did. Better. Definitely better. But it's still missing huge chunks out of it. So I'll show you what I do to fix that one in a second. But I think the best one out of my fails is this one with the blue. Like, this actually looks like something. So I actually like this one. I like this one as is. And it does have that nice sticky layer on top. So I will show you what I do to fix this one too. And these actually turn into something really nice. Like, these end up being really beautiful, the last 2. But just as they are here, like, looking at all of these, let me know which is your favorite. Let me know what you think of this crackly mess. But for me, the blue one, my fave, and the third one I can save as well. So let's try to fix these last 2 up, and then we'll take a look at the final reveal. And there it looks so freaking pretty. right? So now that looks amazing. This one I love, love, love. This is one I've already cured, so I'm just wiping off that extra sticky layer on top. I've got my other one curing, which I will show you in a second. But yeah, so this is what, so I turned the fail, which wasn't really a fail because this one looked pretty cool before too. But this one I thought was pretty much a fail. And I turned them into fantasy nails. So this, like this one too, you can almost see the patterns in them now. Right? Ooh, ah. It's very pretty. So I was really happy with these ones. These ones I just kept messing with just to try to get something out of them. And I really liked how they turned out. These ones, on the other hand, this is a fail. These are fails, in my opinion. Crackly and messy. But these two look like something. So, love my fantasy nails. Don't love so much my fails. But hey, we kept going and we made something really pretty out of them. So there we have it. These ones I love. Let me know what you think of my fantasy nails. Thank you for stopping by. It's a short video for today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.